Hi, my name's Justin, and I wanted to welcome you back for another quick little news tidbit. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe if you feel like it, and when you get to the end. And jumping right in, I wanted to talk really quickly about some of the rumors around nVidia's Super announcement, or teaser, what have you, and some of the leaks that have come out regarding it. Right now, according to some of the sources, which I'll link down below, it looks like everything's getting a bump up. So the 2060 the 2060 Super will have the GPU of the 2070, non-OC, so no overclock out of the box for those parts, but they will be unlocked. So whatever that means, and it goes all the way up from what I've found through the entire product stack. Notable exceptions being the Super 2070 Ti and the new Super 2080 Ti, which are supposedly going to have, quote unquote, a new die structure. Or basically, it's probably going to be an actual refresh as opposed to a rebrand and kind of trying to play the same game that AMD's been playing for the past, 5 years now, with the 4 and 5 series launches that they've had. So, I mean, it could be a good thing. They're supposed to be staying at around the same price, but to me this really just says that with AMD's games, with all their announcements with Computex and E3, they've really put both Intel and nVidia somewhat on the defensive unexpectedly, just based on how aggressively they're attacking the markets, and they're doing it in a smart way. With AMD targeting and getting both major gaming console platforms for Microsoft and Sony for their new upcoming consoles, they've already locked in a massive amount of profits right off the bat that they can use to turn back around and do what they need to do with Navi to get actual ray tracing to the desktop side, because that will not be available with the 5700 and the 5700 XT. But with that, nVidia, I think, didn't really get caught with their pants down, but I think they were a little, I think they might have been overestimating what Navi was going to be able to do on the desktop side of things, so they doubled down, and they're going to eat a good chunk of their profit margins by upgrading the product stack the way it is. But at the end of the day, if I wanted to go upgrade to a Super 2070, I could turn around and get the exact same performance I was going to be getting out of a 2080 for the same cost as the 2070. To me, I think that feels like a win for the consumers, but it does show just exactly how massively nVidia decided to price hike this previous generation of graphics cards for the original RTX line. And that's a little concerning that everybody just kind of ran with it. I mean, there were criticisms and everything, and from my understanding, the sales have been much slower than what was seen with the first year of the Pascal launch. So with the Turing launch, they didn't perform nearly as well in the sales department. However, heavy is the head that wears the crown. nVidia doesn't look like they're going to be giving that up anytime soon by focusing on the higher price brackets and really paying attention and hitting and nailing those Halo products every time around, so that not everyone's going to buy a Titan RTX, no one's going to buy a Super Titan RTX if that ends up being a thing. 2080 Ti Super, even the 2080 Super, people aren't going to be rushing out and buying bucket loads of those. They're still much higher product line, much higher in the product segments. However, some of them will be purchased, and those will carry probably a 30% higher profit margin. If I had to throw a random guess out there, about a 30% profit margin increase over people that are going to be purchasing the 2060s. Now, there still will be a profit margin on the 2060s, but over the Super 2060s, especially when you're getting 2070 performance out of them. But to me, it's a little bit insulting to the community PC gamer community and system builder community as a whole when nVidia was able to just go ahead, throw those ridiculous prices out there, and get away scot-free, basically. I didn't see anybody suddenly decide that they need to buy a Vega 7 or like a Radeon 7 or a Vega 56 or 64 in, as a way to boycott Team Green. And maybe that's because AMD hasn't brought anything valuable to the high end in a very long time now. But they are aggressively pushing a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's their gig. nVidia does graphics cards, and that's basically it. I don't know, that's their shtick. They do it very, very well, but I think they take a few too many liberties with the system builder community and the PC gaming community as a whole sometimes, and the original Turing launch was definitely one, especially when as badly as they botched it. But it looks like there's going to be an announcement sometime around June 21st or July 21st. I'll add that in a comment down below as far as what the proposed actual date is. I'm leaning towards June 21st because I know it's supposed to kind of throw a little hammer at nVidia throw a little shade at AMD real quick with their upcoming product launch with Navi. So with that, we'll get, in theory, a whole bunch more information there, but it's going to be a long wait for the independent benchmarks because their rumored product launch isn't actually going to be until early to mid-September. We'll find out more after that launch event, but until then, these are just rumors, but it looks like nVidia might be doing something a little better for the consumer than they did last time around by offering a vastly superior amount of product for the price. But that's going to end up doing it for the day. If you liked the video, drop a like. Please subscribe if you want to come back for more, and ring the notification bell if you want to find out when to come back for more. I'll see you guys in the next one.